rinse it with some fish pee, okay?
Thanks!
Hello game fans and welcome to another video from Gaming Debugged. Now today I will be looking at Zombie Vikings. Now adding a sense of humour to a video game is always difficult. Some use clever dialogue, some use slapstick and others just go for plain stupid. So when the maddening crowd of Nordic villagers trapped me in a pit shouting, "Bring out the fish poop cannon!" I knew just what level I was dealing with. And to be honest, my inner child thought it was hilarious. However, Zombie Vikings wasn't without its disappointments.
Woohoo! Having a human body is the best! Watch me do the worm!
Mammal bodies are disgusting.
Oh, look at me, gonna do human stuff! Watch me take a douchey selfie!
I was mentally torn when I originally saw Zombie Vikings on the Xbox store. Firstly, I really wanted it due to the fact that I really enjoyed Zoink's first game, Stick It to the Man. Its visual style and sense of humour both impressed and tickled me no end. So when I saw that it was the same art style, I wanted to get stuck in, even if it was a retro-inspired scrolling beat-em-up similar to that of Streets of Rage or Castle Crashers. The fact that it was pushing the 4-player option did put me off somewhat, as I don't really have many friends to play with, so I was a bit worried that it would be a bit of a slog to get through the main campaign. This fact also meant that I couldn't review it from a co-op gaming point of view, which was intentionally how the developer intended it to be played. But I decided to play it anyway, and I'm glad I did. The visuals are the first thing to pop, as the hand-painted art style is simply beautiful. The Nordic characters ooze charm, and from the outset you have 4 undead heroes to choose from: Gunborg, Sigurd, Hedgie and Kokar. All of the characters have an array of attacks, including 2 special attacks that need to be powered up before unleashing it onto the unexpected enemies. Throughout the game you will unlock additional characters and a slew of comedy weapons, such as a replica of Thor's hammer to a blunt fish trauma, which is a hammerhead shark attached to a sword. The story follows the quest of our undead heroes resurrected by Odin himself to retrieve his missing eye that was stolen by the cheeky Loki. As Loki hides out amongst the various levels, he convinces the locals to fight in his corner, meaning that you will hack and slash through a multitude of enemies. Each stage has the usual small, medium and heavy enemy types, which come in seemingly predictable waves. Whilst they all look amazing, they do become a little bit tiresome after level 20 or so. The background enjoys a similar visual treat in the paper style 2D in 3D environment style, and there is plenty of these other non-interactive characters who are fishing, waving and generally lolling about. But sadly none of these are animated, which does make certain elements feel a little bit unconsidered. However, the end bosses easily make up for this, as they are big, bold and completely bonkers. The mad bosses are a welcome break from the button mashing in the main game. Similar distractions come in the form of a soccer-style football game, and there's also the multiplayer option. The multiplayer is fun for battling it out amongst friends for a while, but it's the main game that will set you back at least 8 hours to complete. Overall, Zoink has created another beautiful looking game. It's got a great story, it's got colourful characters and laugh out loud moments. Sadly, the repetitive gameplay is not built upon on later levels, and despite the varied bosses, the amusing side quests and the plethora of weapons and magical runes, it doesn't quite hit the top marks. Thanks to Zombie Vikings coming to Xbox One last, because it's already come out on PC and PlayStation, we get the fully patched version. I know the original PC version was marred a little bit at launch due to a number of bugs, but these have all gone in the Xbox version. Whilst I didn't enjoy Zombie Vikings as much as Stick It to the Man, I am still extremely excited to play Flipping Death, which was announced just a few weeks ago. So if this review has been useful, then please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll be back with another review very soon.
Finish him!